Chapter 4. Elvis didn't stop running till he came to a tree on the far side of the wood. He sat there on a branch, trembling that he knew no the bird gang had been right, but the running was even scarier than they said. Suddenly there was a fluffing noise, and something landed beside him. Elvis nearly jumped out of his fur, but it was only a robin. "Is everything okay?" she said. Elvis shook his head miserably. "Well, we didn't try to warn you." We didn't try to warn you." "I know," Elvis groaned, "but I didn't listen, just like I didn't listen to Chuck. This is all my fault, and there's no way I can save him." Then Elvis had an idea. "Wait a minute. What about you and your friend? I think could I save Chuck if you help me?" "I'd be happy to," said the robin, "but it won't be easy to persuading to the rest of the gang. You're not their favorite squirrel, are you?" Elvis suddenly felt ashamed of the way he'd behaved earlier, "and it will be a tough job even if we all work together," said the robin. "Mind you, we'd love to see Ronnie do the lesson, so if you could come up with a plan." Elvis stared at her. A plan to beat Ronnie. It seemed impossible, but unless he could think of one, his friend was doomed. "Right," said Elvis, gritted teeth. "Leave it with me." Then he scampered off into the wood, back toward Ronnie's nest. Chapter 5. Elvis picked at Ronnie's nest from the shadows. Chuck hadn't been eaten yet, but thank goodness. But suddenly there was a strange rumbling noise. "Oh, I beg your pardon," said Ronnie, looming over Chuck. "That was my tummy, I do believe. Is trying to tell me it's nearly dinner time." Chuck reported the Elvis squirrel thing. He whispered to himself. "Oh, if only that I were cleared with Chuck. What would we do if I were in that nest?" The Elvis remembered that Chuck had said, "We should check out the area." Elvis did just that, and immediately saw something interesting. If somebody chewed through that washing line, and the branch did that, and Ronnie was standing there, it might just work. Elvis ran off to find the bird gang. They were on their table. "Here comes trouble," muttered the magpie. "What do you want now?" Don't be like that," said the robin. "Just listen to him, will you?" "Look, I know I was cheeky to you earlier," said Elvis. Three birds stared at him stonily. "But I need your help to save my friend." "From Ronnie the Raven?" said the pigeon. "You must be joking." "Yeah, how are we supposed to do that?" muttered the blue-tit. "Actually, I've come up with a very cunning plan," said Elvis. "And if it works, well, I promise it will be the funniest thing you ever seen." I like that sound of that, murmured the magpie. Tell me more. Chapter 6. A little later, Elvis and the bird gang were hiding near the Ronnie's nest. They were all feeling nervous, but determined at the same time. Now remember, said Elvis, the plan was for me to catch Ronnie the eyes and get him to move into the right position. And while I'm doing that, you lot can chew through the washing line. Okay, let's go. Hang on a second, said the magpie. It ought to be the other way around. You're a squirrel, so you'd be much better at chewing that off, and it would be better at catching Ronnie's eyes, said the pig. We don't have to get close to him to do it either, said Booted. I mean that might be pretty dangerous. Ronnie can't move very fast. Elvis had about to say no. He wanted Chuck to see him doing the dangerous stuff. Then he noticed the robin looking at him, and he realized he was making the same old mistake. He wasn't listening. You're right, said Elvis. That is the best way to... Now, please, everybody. The bird gang took off their position. Elvis waited a second, then nodded to them, and they swooped down toward Ronnie's nest. They flew around it, scratching and calling him names. Ronnie hopped onto the side of his nest and hissed at him. He was in just the right place, and Elvis started chewing. Get off, you stuffy German! Ronnie screeched. I swear. But Ronnie never did finish making his threat. Elvis had done a good job, for suddenly, twang, whoosh, smack! Ronnie was knocked clean off his patch and plugged to the ground. Elvis and the bird gang met on the tree, and everyone laughed and laughed and laughed. Chuck peeped at them over the edge of the Ronnie's nest. Wow, that was so cool, he murmured. How did you do that? How did you do it? It wasn't more than just cool, said the magpie. It was utterly brilliant. The rest of the gang nodded in the agreement. Then the robin nudged the magpie. Yes, said the magpie. Do you two fancy joining us for some supper? There's still plenty of bread left. Elvis grinned. Now that was the best thing that he'd heard all day. The end.